lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good with y'all boys, man? It's Clutch, you're back with another video. As you guys see my title, this is the Kawhi Leonard build in NBA 2K20. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. This build took a long ass time to make. I could not get it to say similar to Kawhi Leonard. It was so hard. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It took forever to make this build. But of course, you want to make him a small forward. He's right-handed, and his number is number 2. So of course, making this build, make sure you guys copy those exact same things. But we're gonna get straight into it, man. This took a long time to make. I cannot get his name to say Kawhi Leonard. I'm sure. So skill breakdown. I know a lot of you guys think he's like a defender and a shooter. Some of you guys would probably pick the defending and shooting or all defensive. And it turns out he's neither of those pie charts. Surprisingly, I was surprised myself. Now, since he's not one of those pie charts, it's obviously one with defending in it. It's not defending and finishing. So that means the last one there is defending and playmaking. So I'm about to show you guys right this one. This is the one you have to pick to make his build. I know you guys wouldn't suspect it, but pick this pie chart. This is the one you have to do to get Kawhi Leonard, playmaking and defending. And now, when it comes to physical profile, he's a very fast player. So you got to pick the one with the most agility. I was struggling. I was thinking, oh, I could pick this one because he's kind of strong too. But his name wouldn't pop up in the similarity. So I had to pick the one that gives you the most agility, which is this one right here. So pick this physical profile. Now these attributes are really key. You have to do them exactly how I do it. So pretty much copy everything down the way I do it if you want to say similar to Kawhi Leonard. This was hard, man. It took me like a couple hours just to get it to say similar to. But defense, you're gonna max out every single defending stat except the rebounding. You do not touch rebounding. Offensive or defensive, leave them all the way down. I noticed if you put up rebounding on this build, it'll say like Jimmy Butler or Paul George. It won't say Kawhi Leonard. I guess he's not really that good of a rebounder then, according to this game. According to the game. So don't upgrade rebounding like I said though. Now, another important thing when making this build is obviously when we go to playmaking, you have to max out your post moves and your ball handling. So make sure you guys max out that post moves and ball handling. Okay. And he has max shooting, so you guys can see. I'm gonna max out every single shooting stat. You're gonna have to max them out to make his build. This is it is a lockdown defender, but also gets playmaking badges. But you guys notice that this build has decent shooting. So you can shoot with this build. The stats might not be the best, but you guys are gonna see right here, 71 midi, 65 three-pointer. That's good enough to shoot some threes and some middies. Trust me, when you're wide open, you got your badges, you gonna knock down shots. Now, that very first attribute is close shot, because I know my sub count's blocking it. Don't touch driving layup, max out driving dunk. Post hook, okay, you have to do this exactly like how I do it. Post hook, put it to a 43. Standing dunk, put that to a 48. You have to put it exactly like that, and it'll say Kawhi Leonard number 1. If you don't, it's gonna give you some other name. But here's the build: 4 finishing, 10 shooting, 11 playmaking, 15 defensive and rebounding. Now I know at first glance you're like, this is not Kawhi Leonard, but hey, I'm going off if it says similar to Kawhi Leonard, and it does, surprisingly, with these exact same attributes. So make sure you guys do that. Body shape does not matter. Do whatever you want. I'm gonna just go built though. It doesn't matter whatsoever. This doesn't influence at all. It doesn't change anything. So that now Kawhi Leonard, he's 6'7" in real life, so make him 6'7". I just noticed if you make him 6'5", you can actually speed boost with this build. But don't do that, obviously. We're gonna make him a 6'7" because he's 6'7" IRL. So this is the Kawhi Leonard build. Of course, we're gonna make him his actual height. So 6'7". You guys can see he has 88 speed, which is very good. Very fast player. His weight, he's 230 pounds IRL. So make sure you guys make it just like that. You guys can see I'm just showing you guys the different weights. But if you make him 230, you don't really lose anything. You just lose like what, like -1 acceleration. That doesn't really matter. Doesn't make a difference at all. It doesn't really hurt to put it up, so do it. And his wingspan. Kawhi Leonard's wingspan is 87 inches or 7'3" wingspan. And the closest you can get to 87 inches is 86.6. I'm just gonna show you guys right here. 87.6, that's 0.6 away from 87. And if you put it down to 86.6, that's 0.4 away from 87. So that's the closest you can do. And look, you could still have a 70 midi, 63 three-pointer. So you're still doing good. And you have a pretty long wingspan. So do that. Now you guys get a lot of takeover options right here. Lockdown slasher, post score, and shot creator. All I'm gonna say, this is completely up to you. Honestly, completely up to you. There are a lot of good options right here, but I recommend doing lockdown just because it kind of is a lockdown defender build. But hey, you have a wide variety of good takeovers to choose from, so do whatever you want to do. And like I said, man, here's the build. It says he's a slasher, but look who it's similar to. Kawhi Leonard, #1. I don't know why. Hey, they list him as a slasher in this game. You guys know 2K20 is broken, but I was going off. I wanted to say similar to Kawhi Leonard, #1, and I got it. And it says slasher, but hey, Kawhi Leonard, #1. Like I said, Jimmy Butler and Paul George are also similar to this player. But like I do with every single build video, of course we're gonna show you guys the badges. Of course, if you guys are liking this video to this point, make sure you guys hit that sub and like button. Like I said, appreciate you guys if you're still watching. But we're gonna get right into the badges. Of course, these aren't Kawhi Leonard's badges. These are just the best badges to put in the game. Okay, so we're gonna start off with what did I start off with? Finishing. So with this build, you're gonna have a high contact or a driving dunk. So I recommend putting silver contact finisher and lob city finisher with this build, just because you're gonna be catching a lot of alley-oops with this player. Most definitely, I can tell you that right now. You don't get too many finishing badges, unfortunately, but you might as well do 2 silvers. And you can see I was taking a while to look for a good badge, but then I was like, you know what I'm saying, I might as well just put contact finisher to pair it up with that lob city. That's what I'm gonna do. You guys know, great badges, they work hand in hand together. And I'm just gonna show you just a little thing, improves the player's ability to successfully finish an alley-oop, layup, or dunk. And this one, slashers who play below the rim finish contact layups more successfully, while dunkers, you know what I'm saying, they finish their dunks easier. Now shooting, you don't get too many shooting with this build. But now obviously you want gold quick draw, not even a doubt. You're also gonna want hot zone hunter gold. You're also gonna want that catch and shoot, of course. Now one badge left, it's 1 bronze badge. You can put this on anything you want to do, but I recommend doing like range extender with this build. You have like a 65 3-pointer, so if you have bronze range extender, it's gonna help you shoot a little bit better from 3-point range. So do that. Playmaking, 11 playmaking. I recommend doing Hall of Fame dimer because you might as well help your teammates score. And I was gonna say do Hall of Fame floor general as well, but some people don't like doing that badge. You can do it if you want to. It's gonna help your teammates out even more. If you want to have badges to help yourself out, don't put it on. It's up to you. That's definitely up to you. But dimer, I definitely recommend putting on that badge. Now, quick first step, put that Hall of Fame, great badge, and unpluckable gold. Now, here's the thing. This is for my 2s players. If you're a 2s player, put these exact same badges on. Now, I'm gonna show you guys if you're a 3s player what to put on. If you're a 3s player, Hall of Fame break starter and Hall of Fame or gold downhill. That's what we're gonna do. If you're a 3s player, these are your badges right here. 3s players, put these badges on. And if you're a 2s player, put the badges on right here. Just like this. Take off break starter. Put on quick first step and gold unpluckable. This is my 2s players, put this on. Now the last thing, 15 defensive is shooting or rebounding. If you're gonna be setting screens, put a brick wall on. But you're 6'7", I don't know if you're gonna necessarily be setting screens. You might. Some people, you might use this as like the center. If you're setting screens, put the badge on. If you're not, then don't put it on, obviously. But these are the badges I recommend for my 2s players. Great badges right here. Of course, great badges. And like I said, if you're not gonna use brick wall, just take the badge off and put it on something else like clamps. Yeah, like clamps. Yeah, I would do Hall of Fame clamps, and I would do like silver. This was pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking a long time. I just did chase downers. So this is for my 3s players. If you're a 3s player, put these badges on. 3s players, these are your badges. And just rewind. If you're a 2s player, just put the badges on I had before. But that's pretty much the end of the video, man. This is the Kawhi Leonard build in NBA 2K20. Like I said, this build took forever to make. It took like 2+ hours. So if you guys enjoy it, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I noticed you guys liked my Kobe Bryant video, so I was like, you know what I'm saying, let me make another NBA player video. And you guys know the Claw. Great ass defender, great ass player. Top 3 small forward in the NBA right now. That's pretty much the end of the video though. I'm going to be dropping a top 3 build video soon because I know you guys enjoy those videos a lot. But that's pretty much the end of the video. Until next time, clutch out.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.